200,000 miles from Earth, a single spark in the void turned humanity's third moon landing into a desperate race for survival. Commander Jim Lovell, veteran of Apollo 8, was leading a seasoned crew on what was meant to be a precise scientific landing. But 56 hours into the flight, Mission Control asked Jack Swigert to perform a routine stir of the oxygen tanks. A deafening bang echoed through the metal hull, and warning lights lit up the cockpit. A damaged wire had sparked, causing Oxygen Tank 2 to explode, violently tearing a hole in the service module. The vital oxygen needed for both air and power began rapidly venting into the blackness of space. With their main ship dying, the astronauts were forced to shut down the command module completely to save its power for re-entry. Their only hope for survival became the tiny lunar module, Aquarius, designed to support 2 men for 2 days on the moon. But now, Aquarius had to become a lifeboat for 3 men, on a 4-day journey around the moon and back to Earth. Flight director Gene Kranz and his teams in Houston began frantically improvising procedures no one had ever written. The first critical task was to slingshot the crippled spacecraft around the moon, using the lunar module's small engine. They executed a tense, precise burn, setting them on a desperate trajectory back towards a tiny blue dot in the distance. A new horror emerged. Carbon dioxide was building up to lethal levels inside the cold, damp cabin. Using only plastic bags, cardboard, and duct tape, the crew built an adapter to make the command module's air scrubbers fit. Ground controllers talked them through every step, a remarkable feat of real-time, long-distance engineering. Power was savagely rationed, forcing them to shut down almost every system, and the temperature plummeted to near freezing. The astronauts drifted in the darkness, cold, dehydrated, and exhausted, their breath visible in the frigid air. As they approached Earth, they faced their final terrifying challenge, restarting the ice-cold command module. They powered up Odyssey with a procedure devised on the ground, praying its vital systems would respond. Then, they jettisoned the shattered service module, finally seeing the catastrophic damage for the first time. A final course correction, with the lunar module's thrusters, aimed their fragile capsule perfectly for re-entry. They said a grim farewell to Aquarius, their lifeboat, pushing it away to burn up in the atmosphere. A long, agonizing 6-minute radio blackout during re-entry had Mission Control holding its breath. Then, a crackle of static, and a voice. Odyssey's parachutes were sighted, billowing open against the blue sky. The command module splashed down safely in the South Pacific, ending one of NASA's most harrowing ordeals. The successful failure of Apollo 13 became a legendary testament to human ingenuity and calm